Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Sean Manaea gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Digging in now, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, #1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, number 20. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Yoan Moncada waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
he was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Devers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, DJ Fletcher.
Digging in, DJ Fletcher, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. McKenna is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty, but bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 74.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Profar is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Daniel Polka.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Polka. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to bat next, the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Count still full, 3-2. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
William Casado.
Coming to the plate now, William Casado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, number 51, first trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Simeon's there, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow, a couple of walks but no damage through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Got him.
Batting 7. No left fielder. Number 22.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Casado sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now batting, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Piscotty stands at second with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
4-1.
Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Takes this the other way to right. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, number 20, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
No one out with a runner at second. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3rd inning, no score to this point. In the air out toward right field. Piscotty's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 74.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Designated hitter, Rafael.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The count now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Casado is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
DJ Fletcher.
In now, DJ Fletcher. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box, Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1. A Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
One strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
So here's Daniel Ponca now as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. A man at third with one away. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Abreu stands at third with one gone in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, William Casado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now it's Mark Canha. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Mark Canha.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the first baseline. There's one. To Abreu for the big double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, number 51.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Tim Anderson. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter, number 20.
At the plate, number 20. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
He's set the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that misses, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Short, hit hard. Anderson brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and they'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last at-bat. The first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Piscotty gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Rafael Devers. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Daniel Polka.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Daniel Polka. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, William Casado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, one strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Kelvin Herrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Now in the box, DJ Fletcher, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Herrera is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike 1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Fletcher on at first, nobody out. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 4. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Is not going to get him as he strikes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good changeup with some depth.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Number 51 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Yusmeiro Petit comes on now and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit. The batter, number 20.
Into the box now, number 20, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Petit, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Fletcher is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Moncada is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Now another 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox. However, they come on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Tommy Hunter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, Gabriel, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground at third. Backhanded. One there to Abreu for the big double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend
Now
right
back,
there.
the
The inning was
hitter.
off to a rough start,
Umpire.
right? But nothing changes that
Never.
like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is a base hit as the runner will trot home from third. And the swinging A's have tied up the ball game.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Next up for the A's, DJ Fletcher. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Devers, the runner at third. Simeon at second. Fletcher at first. 2 out in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hey! 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Here's the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He's set. The 3-2 fouled away. Payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Jimmy Cordero takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, Mark Hanna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Matt Chapman would be next. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Jimenez. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the A's 7 and the White Sox 2. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Buchter, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Polka. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano.
For the A's, the left fielder, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to short.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Jurickson. Profar.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on top 7-2. Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 35, Jake Diekman. Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, William Casado.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter, number 51.
Into the box now, number 51. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Tim Anderson will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Liam Hendricks answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Liam Hendricks.
Tim Anderson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Number 20 will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping up now, number 20. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 down, runners at first and second. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yusmeiro Petit. The loss goes to Tommy Hunter. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.